ChatGPT has taken over Universe Mode and has set us on a collision course for Survivor Series. Our world champions have not had it easy thus far, and it's not going to get any easier with new challengers looming. We've got a lot to unpack, so let's get started. Tag Team Champions Edge and Chris Jericho team up to take on the duo of Primo and R-Truth. Edge and Jericho display their chemistry as a team and continue their success with a victory here. John Cena held an open challenge for his newly won United States Championship. He declared that he's ready to take on any challenger who dares to step up to him. This challenge was answered by Ted DiBiase Jr. and a hard-hitting match ensued. Ultimately though, the new champion would pull through in his first title defense. The main event of Raw features a triple threat match between three huge stars, Batista, Christian, and Sheamus. These three competitors are all hungry to prove their worth as contenders for the WWE title, and they aren't going to hold anything back in this contest. This was a hectic match, but with some opportune timing, Batista was able to take advantage of a weakened opponent and steal the pinfall victory. Friday Night SmackDown opens with Shelton Benjamin, who is seeking redemption after his previous loss at the pay-per-view, taking on MVP in a singles match. Both competitors showcase their skills, but Benjamin ultimately secures the victory with his trademark athleticism. Rob Van Dam is seen backstage watching Shelton Benjamin's match on a monitor. After the match, he approaches Benjamin and offers words of encouragement, acknowledging Benjamin's talent and potential. New Intercontinental Champion Drew McIntyre is set to go one-on-one with Finlay. McIntyre has been on a serious roll as of late, and that does not let up here as he picks up the victory. In the main event, the World Heavyweight Champion is in action. The Miz has managed to once again defend his title at the Bragging Rights pay-per-view, leaving the question of who will be the next to challenge for the title. We know one thing, and that it will not be Dolph Ziggler, as the Miz is able to take care of business here to end the show. To kick off Raw, both female champions Beth Phoenix and Gail Kim are teaming up in tag team action to face off against the Bella Twins. The champions look great in this encounter and showcase their skills as they easily pick up the victory. Shawn Michaels and Triple H team up to face the duo of Zack Ryder and Chavo Guerrero. Michaels and Triple H display their excellent teamwork, dominating their opponents and picking up the win decisively. The final match of the night consists of the current #1 contender Batista going one-on-one with Tyson Kidd. Batista is looking to send a message to D.H. Smith by dealing damage to someone close to him. Tyson Kidd isn't afraid to fight back, but the power of the animal is too much for most. Batista is able to get the victory here after delivering a huge Batista bomb. After the match, Kane makes a surprise appearance on Raw, storming to the ring with fire in his eyes. The Big Red Machine takes out Batista, leaving him lying in the ring as a warning to the rest of the roster. Shelton Benjamin interrupts The Miz during the opening segment of SmackDown, expressing his desire to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. He asserts that he's ready to prove himself as the top dog on SmackDown. Beth Phoenix kicks off the in-ring competition by defeating Maryse in dominating fashion. Kofi Kingston teams up with Dolph Ziggler to take on Rob Van Dam and Shelton Benjamin in a tag team match. The bout is fast-paced and action-packed, with tensions running high between all four competitors, as an impressive performance for anybody here could get themselves noticed. In the end, it is Shelton Benjamin and Rob Van Dam who take home the victory here. CM Punk looks to regain some momentum following his loss to Sheamus at Bragging Rights, and he will look to do so against Rey Mysterio, who is making his return to the blue brand. Though a victory over a former world champion certainly won't come easily, it was an exciting encounter that eventually saw CM Punk secure the victory. Gail Kim opens up Raw by handedly defeating Alicia Fox after delivering some exciting maneuvers. After the match, Beth Phoenix appears and she and Gail then have a tense confrontation in the ring. They exchange heated words, each arguing that their championship is superior. The segment ends with them agreeing to settle the dispute in the ring. Kane is seen wreaking havoc backstage, attacking anyone who comes across his path. The Big Match Johns face off against tag team champions Edge and Chris Jericho. The match is highly competitive, with both teams showcasing their skills, including the United States champion John Cena putting on a great show. However, Edge and Chris Jericho's teamwork proves superior as they secure the win. The champions then begin a boastful celebration until Triple H and Shawn Michaels come out to the stage, exchanging heated words with the champions. The tension between the two teams reaches its peak as they prepare for their championship showdown at Survivor Series. WWE Champion D.H. Smith steps up to the furious monster Kane, and the two compete one-on-one for the main event of the evening. It was a physical clash between two big names in the WWE, though this match was unable to determine a definitive winner after Kane got himself disqualified after hitting the champion with a chair and then a chokeslam, sending a message that nobody is safe. SmackDown opens up as Shelton Benjamin enters the ring and issues a direct challenge to The Miz for the World Heavyweight Championship. He declares that he's tired of waiting and demands a shot at the title. Drew McIntyre defends his Intercontinental Championship against Mike Knox in a hard-hitting singles match. McIntyre showcases his ruthless aggression and successfully retains his title. Jack Swagger got back into singles action and was able to defeat Matt Hardy in an exciting contest. Shelton Benjamin is put to the test in this main event match. This time, he is pitted against a familiar face, Rob Van Dam. The two athletic superstars put on an extremely exciting match to end the show, and in the end, Shelton Benjamin would prove worthy of the main event spotlight as he scored the victory over RVD. The two would then shake hands after the match in a show of respect. Raw opens up with a contract signing segment held in the ring. Beth Phoenix and Gail Kim sit across from each other, signing the contract for their title unification match at the pay-per-view. D-Generation X, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H team up to take on the team of Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr. The match is intense, with both teams giving it their all in preparation for the pay-per-view. Michaels and Triple H secure the win, sending a message to Edge and Jericho in the process. Kane issues an open challenge to any superstar brave enough to face him in a no disqualification match. Randy Orton answers the call, seeking to put an end to Kane's path of destruction. The match is brutal and chaotic, with both superstars utilizing weapons and brawling all over the arena. Kane's ferocity is unmatched here, and the Big Red Machine picks up a victory. To end the night, Batista and D.H. Smith are seen in the ring caught in a heated exchange of words. Batista, the #1 contender, claims that Smith's fairy tale will end on Sunday. Smith, eager to continue proving himself as a worthy champion, vows to prove Batista wrong. However, the Big Red Machine once again makes an appearance, getting involved with the two, and is ultimately named a participant in the WWE title match at Survivor Series. Drew McIntyre engages in singles action against Dolph Ziggler to open up SmackDown. McIntyre is scheduled to defend his Intercontinental title at Survivor Series, but he is yet to be informed on who that will be. Nonetheless, McIntyre comes away standing tall in this one. Jack Swagger, MVP, and Raw's Tyson Kidd square off in a triple threat that may establish some clarity as to where these guys stand in the pecking order. It was an intense clash where all competitors could see the opportunity presented. Matt Hardy even got involved. And in the end, it was MVP to secure the victory and move himself forward. Shelton Benjamin has challenged The Miz to a world title match at Survivor Series. However, in order to reach the status of #1 contender, Shelton has got to get through a former world champion, CM Punk. This match is a true test of merit for Shelton Benjamin, as a loss here could send him back down the pecking order, leaving his challenge to fall on deaf ears, though a win here could place him in the world title match. Luke Gallows became heavily involved to stack the deck against Benjamin, but in a clash of contrasting styles, the gold standard was in fact able to secure the victory, sealing his opportunity at Survivor Series, but not without attracting outside attention. We have arrived at Survivor Series, and we are set to kick off with a match to unify the Women's and Divas Championship to determine who is the true top female in the WWE. Beth Phoenix and Gail Kim have been dominant forces in the women's division, each holding their respective titles with pride. However, tensions have been rising between them as they both claim to be the true top female competitor. With the decision to unify the titles, they are set to compete in a historic 2 out of 3 falls match to determine the undisputed women's champion. Both women are determined to prove their superiority and cement their legacy as the sole champion, but only one will fulfill their goal. In a truly competitive bout, it was Beth Phoenix to walk out as the undisputed women's champion. DX and Edge and Chris Jericho have been engaged in a heated rivalry for weeks, with the tag team titles at the center of their conflict. D-Generation X, the legendary duo, has been relentless in their pursuit of the titles, while Edge and Chris Jericho have used every trick in the book to hold on to their gold and make the lives of the future Hall of Famers as difficult as possible. A championship match between the two teams is made to settle the score, making for an epic showdown between two legendary tag teams. After a hard-fought battle, it was DX to reign supreme as tag champions. Rob Van Dam, known for his high-flying and innovative offense, has been on a quest to capture championship gold since his return to the WWE. Meanwhile, Drew McIntyre has been dominant as an Intercontinental Champion, boasting about his superiority over the entire roster. RVD has earned his opportunity to challenge McIntyre for the title, title, and their clash promises to be a battle between two contrasting styles: McIntyre's power and aggression against RVD's speed and agility. In this encounter, finesse would reign supreme and a new Intercontinental Champion would be crowned. Shelton Benjamin, known for his athleticism and in-ring prowess, has been on a winning streak, impressing fans and management alike. The Miz, the arrogant and cunning World Heavyweight Champion, has been using every tactic known to man to retain his title and is currently riding a huge wave of momentum carrying this title run. With tensions escalating between them, Shelton Benjamin steps up to challenge The Miz for the World Heavyweight Championship, determined to prove that he deserves to be at the top of the mountain. Benjamin had given it his all, and it was an exciting back and forth contest, but unfortunately the gold standard would come up short and The Miz would remain champion. The main event of the night consists of our WWE Champion, the all-time great David Hart Smith, defending his WWE title against two powerhouse superstars with a history of dominance in the WWE, who have also been targeting the champion as of late: Batista and Kane. This match is an elimination style format to truly determine the sole survivor, and the stage is set for this colossal encounter. Zack Ryder made an unexpected appearance in this match, adding to the unpredictability this triple threat poses already. Each competitor was willing to give it everything they had to walk out triumphant. After a Batista bomb followed by the champion's signature offense, Kane was eliminated, and we were left with two familiar foes in Smith and Batista. Batista had been determined to end the fairy tale and embarrass David Hart Smith, but the champion was equally focused on securing the title and continuing to honor the legacy of his father. It was an intense match, but our WWE champion was in fact able to retain his title to end the night and move forward, still WWE champion. I know we normally make these videos a bit longer, but I wanted to make sure I could get something out for you guys as quick as possible given my time being a bit more restricted lately. So thanks for sticking through with me on this one. I appreciate you real ones, and we'll get back to our regular content schedule as soon as we can. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video where we tackle the TLC pay-per-view and set our sights on the road to WrestleMania. Take it easy.